County Board of Commissioners meeting in 9 session. Honorable Mayor Jeff Mason presiding.
Mr. Fields, would you like some prayer?
Let's pray. Most kind and gracious Heavenly Father, thank you, dear Lord, for the day that you've given us. Thank you, dear Lord, for allowing us to assemble here tonight. And dear Lord, let it be with us as we decide the business for the county. Watch over us as we go throughout our daily lives and keep us safe. It's in your son's name we pray. Amen.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Ms. Cliff, will you do us a roll call?
Helen Close.
Yes. Here.
Terry Gibbons. Billy Bass.
Here.
Brett Kirby.
Here.
Charles Kent.
Here.
Ron Pascal.
Here.
Stephanie McCallum.
Here.
Scotty Barrett.
Here.
Matt Inyard.
Here.
Erica Ebel.
Here.
Cordell Smith.
Here.
Danny Israel.
Here.
Stephen Luce.
Here.
Eddie Stout.
Here.
Casey Elrod.
Here.
Justin Malden.
Here.
Tommy Bain.
Here.
Junior Fields.
Here.
Connor McDonald.
Here.
Tim Beller.
Here.
Danny Huff.
Here.
And Ed De La Rosa.
Here. Thank you, we do have a quorum. All right, item number 5 is the election of a District 1 and a District 6 seat vacancy. We will start the proceedings with District 1. Is there anyone that would like to make themselves known as a candidate for the District 1 opening at this time? If you would, please stand and state your name.
Mark Schwartz, Cornwell Lane. Be honored to represent this District 1.
Anyone else?
Lydia Gregory. It would be an honor to represent District 1.
Is there anyone else? Seeing none at this time, I will take nominations for this spot.
I would like to nominate Mark Schwartz.
Okay.
Nominate Ms. Gregory.
Okay. All right, I have both of those nominated. All those in favor? All right. I'm
listening.
oh, okay. I thought you guys, I done messed up. All right, okay. I know. All right, so what we will do is, once we do the roll call, you state which one you want, which one you are selecting. So we will go that route. All right, and we will start with District 1.
Okay, hold on a minute. How am I doing this?
Should be broke down for the District 1.
I know that's already. Oh, yeah, I've got this one too. Hold on, let me do this. So I can keep it separate. So this is for Gregory Ford. SC, it's right here. Let's see. Alright, let's do it like this. This will be Gregory. This will be Schwartz, like that. Okay, start with District 1.
Yes, ma'am.
Helen Vos.
Mr. Schwartz.
Okay, Terry Gibbons.
He's not here.
Okay. Billy Bass.
Mr. Schwartz.
Greta Kirby.
Schwartz.
Charles Kent.
Ms. Gregory.
Ron Pascal.
Ms. Gregory.
Stephanie McCallum.
Gregory.
Scotty Barrett.
Ms. Gregory.
Matt Inyard.
Gregory.
Erica Ebel.
Ms. Gregory.
Cordell Smith.
Ms. Gregory.
Danny Israel.
Miss Gregory.
Stephen Luce.
Miss Gregory.
Eddie Stout.
Ms. Gregory.
Casey Elrod.
Miss Gregory.
Justin Malton.
Miss Gregory.
Tommy Bain.
Ms. Gregory.
Junior Fields,
Ms. Gregory.
Connor McDonald,
Ms. Gregory.
Tim Beller,
Ms. Gregory.
Danny Huff,
Ms. Gregory.
and Ed De La Rosa. 3 against. 18 to 3.
All right. Ms. Gregory, you are appointed as the Commissioner for District 1. This- all right, thank y'all. Thank you, Mr. Schwartz, for your interest. All right, we will move on to District 6 seat vacancy. Is there anyone here that would like to be known as that?
I'm Barry Cahoon. I'm seeking a seat on District 6. I've lived in Carthage for the last 30 years. Most of you don't know me. A few of you do know me. I won't get into a long dissertation on who I am or what I am. I do work for Bonnell, and I'd like to have an opportunity to add to this team of people. Thank you.
All right. Is there anyone else for District 6? All right. Seeing none, I'll take a nomination to,
I nominate Mr. Barry Cohoon.
and then elect him by acclamation.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, I nominate Barry Cohoon to fill the vacant seat for District 6, and the nomination cease, and he be elected by acclamation.
Okay, is there a second?
Second.
Second, Matt Inyard, did you get that? All right, I have a motion and a second to appoint Barry Cahoon and as the District 6. Do we need to, voice? We don't need to voice on that. All
Fine.
right, all those in favor? Aye. Opposed? All right, welcome aboard, Mr. Cahoon. All right, seeing that's done, all right, we'll move on to item number 6, our budget amendments. Resolution 5/2023-01 is a General Fund 101 budget amendment, and 5/23-02 are solid waste amendments. Daisy gave you a handout on the General Fund one, and the solid waste one is in here. Solid waste is finishing up some part of the self-reconstruction, the fund balance draw on that, and the General Fund are ones working inside their budget. Is that correct, Daisy? All right. At this time, I will take a motion to group and approve, or we can vote on them separately.
Motion to group and approve. Second.
All right, a motion by Matt to group and approve, and a second by Casey. All right, any questions or discussions on that motion? Seeing none, we'll do a roll call.
So you're grouping 4 and 5, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Or
No.
Resolution.
1 and 2.
Resolution 1 and 2.
Okay. Helen Vos,
Yes.
Terry Gibbons. In here. Billy Bass,
Yes.
Greta Kirby,
Yes.
Charles Kent,
Yes.
Ron Pascal,
Yes.
Stephanie McCaleb,
Yes.
Scotty Barrett,
Yes.
Matt Inyard,
Yes.
Erica Abel,
Yes.
Cordell Smith,
Yes.
Danny Israeli,
Yes.
Stephen Lish,
Yes.
Eddie Stout,
Yes.
Casey Elrod,
Yes.
Justin Malden,
Yes.
Tommy Vane,
Yes.
Junior Fields,
Yes.
Connor McDonald,
Yes.
Tim Beller,
Yes.
Danny Huff,
Yes.
and Ed De La Rosa.
Passes,
Oh,
thank
yes.
you. All right. Item number 7 is a resolution with Omnia Partners for county purchase. This is another buying agreement where we join in and we get better pricing on certain items, and we just need to pass a resolution where we can fill out that application to be able to buy through their agreements.
Motion to approve. Second.
A motion to approve Connor, second Junior Fields. Any questions or discussions on that?
What-
Question,
Yes, ma'am.
how much do they charge for their services?
It's free as far as we know.
Free.
You pay, the vendors pay to be a part of that group.
I see.
Here, Jeff, where you at?
Yes, ma'am. All right, is there another question?
Over here.
Matthew?
What exactly do they offer that is not already in contracted services with us?
Rackley Roofing is on that, a local contractor, and we got some roofs that need fixing, so.
Gotcha. Okay.
Was the one that brought this to us, because we had them to look at stuff, and they said they're on a buying contract.
Gotcha. Okay.
Who made that motion?
Connor made the motion, Junior second. Yes, sir. There's an application that you fill out, yes, but you're not obligated to buy anything. You just pick from there unless they have something you pick from there. I mean, it's not like you're forced to buy anything.
So how it usually works is that a group of vendors will come in together, enter into an agreement that will offer services or goods that will, that are approved, so that way you can have the ability to buy off of those without having to do a single source procurement. That's all it is.
It's usually at a discounted rate as well.
So instead of us having to go find somebody, we can go to this contract and say Rackley Roofing is there, then we can use that contract to purchase those services without having to get any type of other solicited bids.
There's 2 or 3 different ways. There's what they call state bid contract, which they partner with the state of Tennessee and provide contract pricing. There's our Sourcewell, which is where we do our fuel cards. That's through a buying cooperative, and then this one will be for things like that as well. All right. Any other questions or discussions? All right, seeing none, since this contains money, we'll roll call it, Mr. Clifford.
Helen Bose,
Yes.
Terry Givens, same here. Billy Bass,
Yes.
Greta Kirby,
Yes.
Charles Kent,
Yes.
Ron Pascal, Stephanie McCaleb, Scotty Barrett,
Yes.
Matt Inyard,
Yes.
Erica Ebel,
Yes.
Cordell Smith,
Yes.
Danny Israel,
Yes.
Stephen Leish,
Yes.
Eddie Stout, Casey Elrod,
Yes.
Justin Malden,
Yes.
Tommy Bain,
Yes.
Junior Fields,
Yes.
Connor McDonald,
Yes.
Tim Beller,
Yes.
Danny Huff,
Yes.
and Ed De La Rosa.
Thank you. All right, item number 8 is approve the lease of a Caterpillar 352 excavator for the landfill. This is a resolution we have to pass to be able to enter into that lease agreement, and then it has to be approved by the comptroller as well. So this is the first approval. We get comptroller's approval before we lease it. So, and this is to, basically this is a bigger machine with a bigger bucket, and we've got one rented right now, and I talked to Johnny today. He couldn't be here tonight, but in a month, we've moved as much dirt as we've been moving in 3 or 4 months with the smaller excavator. So it's made a huge difference and cut overtime and allowed us to get ahead on some dirt work out there. So, and the reason, the reason we leased these, for you, some of you that weren't here when we started this a couple years ago, the reason we leased this equipment is basically we've figured out that it's cheaper to lease it and let them do the maintenance and the service than it is for us to try to find and hire and pay a cat or a heavy diesel mechanic that will work in the landfill stuff. That makes the difference there. It's not, you can find a mechanic, but they don't like working in the trashy stuff. So it's for us. We've leased a compactor in the past, which made a big difference. We got a dozer that we're leasing, and we got a loader that's supposed to be here next week that we approved at least 2 years ago that's just now getting delivered. So, and this was the next item up. This one supposedly it's supposed to be on the lot, and as soon as we get the paperwork, we'll have it. So, I would take a motion to approve that.
Second.
Motion, Chaz here, okay. All right, any questions or discussion on this lease?
What did you say the estimated delivery date would be?
It's on their lot, so
so it is
he's
not- we're not gonna have to
hounding
wait
me
on
to
that.
get this paperwork done where we can get it, so yeah.
This is within their budget,
Yes,
correct?
yes.
Thought I'd ask.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, and we've got it took care of in, or we'll present it in, for next year's, in their budget as well.
Okay, good.
All right, any other questions or discussion? All right, seeing none, we will do a roll call, Ms. Clifford.
Another one. Helen Bose,
Yes.
Terry Givens is not here. That's a long name. Billy Bass,
Yes.
Greta Kirby,
Yes.
Charles Kent,
Yes.
Ron Pascal,
Yes.
Stephanie McCaleb, Scotty Barrett, Matt Inyard,
Yes.
Erica Ebel,
Yes.
Cordell Smith,
Yes.
Danny Israel,
Yes.
Stephen Leish,
Yes.
Eddie Stout, Casey Elrod,
Yes.
Justin Malden,
Yes.
Tommy Bain,
Yes.
Junior Fields,
Yes.
Connor McDonald,
Yes.
Tim Beller,
Yes.
Danny Huff, and Ed De La Rosa.
Thank you. All right, item number 9 is policy amendments. And before you have some policy amendments, Daisy, do you want to just address those and what exactly they are, or?
Sure. On page 28, there is, all of the changes are in the bold italic letters. The county holds a life insurance policy on all full and part-time employees. We thought it would be beneficial to put an amount of minimum hours required to work for part-time employees, just so we don't have people that we're paying a benefit on that basically aren't working. Because you may have EMS workers, for instance, who work very minimal hours because they're working coming from another county. This would just make sure that people working at least 520 hours a year before they got to see that benefit. On page 29, there is the Juneteenth holiday that the policy committee approved per state
approved.
approval. And so that did pass, there's that change to add that holiday. Page 30, you have workers' comp notifications to HR within 24 hours. And this just allows the time to make sure that the paperwork gets filed appropriately. And also adding language to make sure the employees realize that it is their responsibility to notify their supervisor and that and HR, so that in case just to add the language in there so we can emphasize that during new hire paperwork. Page 31. That continues more about letting HR know when workers' comp injuries arise. And on page 32, separation of employment, written notices being submitted to HR. We want to add that language in there. This just allows adequate timing for HR to make all the changes that have to be made in Edison and different things with insurances and stopping those kinds of deductions on time. I think the holiday one was added in there twice, and that's in there twice.
It is.
Yeah, I think there's several things in there twice. That should be all of them.
The employees and the highway.
That's the reason.
Oh, yes, you are correct. The second set is for, it's the exact same changes on both policies though.
Changes.
A policy for all, general fund and same for employees and a policy for the highway. Same changes.
All right, I would take,
Motion to approve these policies? I'll make a motion to approve. Second.
all right, motion and a second. All right, any questions or discussion?
I just say that all these came out of steering committee A with a positive recommendation, and the bill to make Juneteenth a state holiday has passed the House and the Senate, and it's just waiting on the governor to sign it, so.
Do you know, is it in the bill whether they're gonna take that this year or roll that to 23, 24?
It is effective, according to the bill, it is effective as soon as the governor signs it.
Okay,
So that's the key that I was asking Connor about,
okay.
because we don't know. If he signs it before Juneteenth, then we're good. I'm sure he will, but
That was a question we had the other day about that. Any other questions or discussions?
I do have one question, I did too. On the insurance thing here, we're talking about the health insurance, it says eligible employees or full-time employees and elected officials. That does not include commissioners though, correct?
It does, it's life insurance.
Okay, well, it's right there after, that's what I'm wondering, because it's right after the health insurance, that's what I'm trying to, at the very bottom does say life insurance, but I'm talking about this third section, in between it does include commissioners.
It does.
The only reason I ask that is, are commissioners eligible to get the county to pay their insurance?
Not health insurance, we're talking
Okay,
life insurance.
okay, that's what I'm trying to.
Yeah.
Because that's the reason I asked that, because this is here with health insurance, then there's the eligible employees or full-time and elected officials, and then it talks about COBRA coverage, which would be
Right,
health insurance, not life insurance.
right.
Does that need to say elected officials excluding county commissioners?
That is a good note. I won't put a note in here for that to go back to policy committee. I'm not sure and then look that over and see if that needs to change. Go forward.
Okay. All right, So we need to pull that one out or just leave it?
No, that's not being proposed to be changed.
Okay.
So if they want to go ahead with the current
Okay.
changes, that's fine, we'll come back to it with that.
Okay, all right. Any other questions or discussions? All right, seeing none, all those in favor? Opposed? All right, those pass. All right, item number 10 is a list of notaries for you to approve. I would take a motion to approve those notaries. Matthew Inyard.
Second.
Connor McDonald. All right, I have a motion and a second for a list of notaries. Any questions or discussions on that? Seeing none, all those in favor? Opposed? Notaries are approved. Item number 11 is adjournment.
Whoa. Smith County Library.
Yes, ma'am, sorry about that.
Today, we had a board meeting of the Smith County Library. We have, the county librarian has resigned. We are looking for a qualified librarian for Smith County Library. If you know of anyone who would like to apply, they need to call the library and set up an appointment to get an application. Hopefully, we have to have somebody that has experience in doing this kind of work, and they also have to be computer proficient and hopefully be skilled in library type software.
Anything else before we adjourn? All right, I will take a motion to adjourn. Matthew?
Second.
Second, Leash. I have a motion and a second to adjourn. Any questions or discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor? Opposed? We are done.